Hello Sumo, welcome to Faruka TV podcast. It's season 2, episode 10, and I've got a special guest right here, Jojo and Leo from the Revarmour clothing brand. So I want to let them introduce themselves quickly.
I'm Joe, and one of the founders of Revarmour, I guess. Yeah.
I'm Leo. I'm also a co-founder of Revarmour.
Now, let's start with the beginning. You know, what really inspired the brand Revarmour?
I think coming from being who we are, we obviously ride a lot, right?
Yeah.
As you know, you ride as well,
me
right?
too, yeah.
So, and the gear is all bulky. And,
true.
You look a bit like an uncle sometimes.
Sometimes even uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
Yeah. So that combined with the streetwear element that we, normally wear, I think we were just we were very involved with the community, and we understood that the younger generation wanted something different, and we tried to cater to that lah.
I mean, I really like the idea of having the armor mixed with the streetwear combination. How do you did you guys have any inspiration with that, or was it all from something you guys just thought, you know what, I want to make this comfortable, right? You want to make this comfortable and look good also when you're riding the bike, because a lot of armor, a lot of hoodies out there, a lot of the gear out there, they don't look good, right?
So,
yeah.
Obviously, we go around, we see bikers wearing hoodies on top of the gear, and taking it off and everything is such a hassle. We were thinking, what if we could make it into one? So it's easy access, just wear it, take it off whenever you want, and then it doesn't look too bulky as well, like we said earlier.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can show the hoodie onto the camera actually, so people can see what it looks like.
Yeah. This is the Revarmour hoodie, back and front. This is Leo's, so it's a little roughed up, but yeah. So
yeah, make sure you guys go get your Revarmour hoodie on the Instagram, Revarmour.
Yeah, at Revarmour.
Yeah, at Revarmour. Yeah, they have really good content on there. I'll get to that later, actually. So for people listening who might not know yet what an armored hoodie is, and how does the safety work with this armored hoodie? Because I know a lot of people are like, they just saw that, right? Like, where is the armor? You know?
Yeah.
How did you... It looks like it's just a normal hoodie.
Yeah.
How does the safety work in this hoodie?
So regarding what you're saying, it looks like a normal hoodie. That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
We just want it to look like any other piece of streetwear. And following this, we're gonna be on this trend a lot more. So think like cargo pants, think bomber jackets, things like this. We're gonna be a lot more invested in trying to make these kinds of things come to life, essentially. And sorry, what was the other thing you were saying?
How's the safety of it like?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the hoodie is fully lined with Kevlar, and all around the world, armored hoodies differ a little bit. Most of them have Kevlar in spots where you would high impact areas. That's what they call it. So think elbows, shoulder,
100%,
back, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
We decided that most people are going to wear this as their main piece of gear. So we decided to line the entire hoodie with Kevlar, 100%. And then there's technicalities of Kevlar, 800D and all that, but that's getting to specifics. But other than just the Kevlar, which is for abrasion resistance, so think road rash,
Road rash, I hear a lot,
Yeah, and so for on top of that, there's another layer of impact protection. So think like armored pads and all that. We have those in the hoodie. Those absorb the impacts from when you fall on the ground, and to keep bones from breaking, that kind of thing lah.
Right. Okay.
And we've built it to be as lightweight as possible in our latest versions, because earlier versions we had issues with weight and ease of putting on and all that kind of thing. So we've just been improving our product so far, even from the prototype,
Right.
So, yeah.
When did you guys start, Revarmour? Like, was it recently, or did it come about recently, last year?
Officially, We started around March, April of 2025.
2025. Okay, so it's quite early. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Because I know seeing the first time I actually saw Revarmour was on my Instagram page.
Yeah.
So one thing that stands out about Revarmour is your content. You know, like you guys have over 4,000 on Instagram for your following. How do you guys connect with your audience online? How do you grow and get your audience? You know.
We try to build like a community around the brand. We don't want it just to be something that you wear, something that you like. We want to build something more than that. We try to have relationships with our customers, and we try to open up as a brand more, something that's more hands-on with people who purchase our products.
Speaking of that, we had a ride like outside of Revarmour this morning.
Oh, this morning
with like two of our customers, and we just ended up becoming friends with them. So we want the brand to feel more like a family and a group of friends rather than separating the brand from its customers. I feel like integration is super, super important, because like if I buy a piece of gear and there's a legacy behind that brand, I want to feel included in that story, right? So I feel like if we can cater that to our customers, that's the most important thing for me. Being able to create that community.
Right? I think that's one thing that you guys are doing that not a lot of brands I see, clothing brands specifically. I've seen obviously bike groups, you know, have done that, but to having a right community with clothing brands, you know, bike brands is something that I haven't seen before actually. So I like the idea that you guys are hosting all this community rides, you know, early morning rides. Would you say, you know, your audience or your customers are young people, or how does the demographic go, you know?
So mostly it's younger guys under 20, 24, 25, mostly, but we've had like 40-year-old customers, 30-year-old customers, even so we're displaying at Welly right now, and we're selling there as well. And from the feedback that we've gotten at Welly, some older guys have actually come in and looked at the hoodie and, you know, tried it on. They liked it, so they ended up buying it. And our customer base ranges from about 50 to 17, 16.
Okay, that's quite big in the demographic. I wouldn't say I would be surprised, but I wouldn't think, you know, people middle age will buy these things, because, you know, hoodies, people might think it's hot, especially in the sun, right? But I like style, so I go for style when I also want a hoodie and safety. So that's one thing you guys had good, because when I was watching your videos, I thought hoodies when riding, you know, I didn't know you guys had armor, you know, until I saw your Leo's video promoting the armor. That one was a really funny video. But can you tell us more about your customer rides? I want to know, like, were there places that you guys went, or is that a particular theme that you guys do when going for customer rides?
Generally, we have our customers join us in our videos. So not just a ride, we have them join us in our videos, get to be part of the content. And obviously it's not open to everyone, it's just to our customers. So they feel like once they purchase the hoodie, they feel like they get to be part of these videos. And obviously everyone likes cool videos of their bikes. So yeah, we have our customers come. We have these open rides sometimes as well. But because we don't want things to get too chaotic, sometimes we have like a limit of how many people we can have to one ride.
That's nice actually, because that's actually one of the videos I saw were a group of people riding the bike. So I thought, you know, Revarmour was just a group of friends, you know, that's just riding around KL having fun, you know. But until I actually looked at you guys' accounts and I saw that you were engaging with the customers, I was like, this is a good idea, building a community, Revarmour community. So running a clothing brand like Revarmour, especially in the motorcycle industry, or just in clothing brand in general, you know, what were like some challenges that you guys faced when making this? Basically, you know, you had an idea and then you want to make it come to life. Were there any challenges?
Starting out, I think there were like just an insane amount of issues, and even till this day, because we're pretty new, right? Especially like because we're two teenagers, right? We don't
Yeah.
have all the money in the world, right? So in the beginning, we didn't start doing the armor because obviously no one does this kind of thing, and we have to design everything ourselves. But we started out with unarmored hoodies, and we don't do them anymore. This is one of them. This is
Oh, okay, yeah,
one
I
of the
see.
prototypes that didn't go so well. But the I think the main issue that we faced in the beginning was dealing with suppliers that tried to take advantage of us.
Right. Okay.
Right. So, and meeting these MOQ requirements and all that, especially with not much funding at the start, that was really difficult. Navigating that, and also I think building up to creating this hoodie, we had to revise and improve like a lot of things about it. And I think this right now we've got a version 3 coming out.
Oh, version 3. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the fourth if you include the prototype.
Yeah.
Fourth time that we've revised the hoodie, right? And we're making it better and better.
Yeah.
And we're trying to conserve on pricing as well. But yeah, so many issues. But I think that's part and parcel, right? Like part and parcel.
Yeah.
You know,
Since a lot of our audience is on the younger side, not everyone has the most money to spend and everything.
Correct.
And we try to make our hoodie as cheap as possible for everyone. But making it cheap and then us being a small brand and all, we obviously get overshadowed by the big dogs, all the big companies, all the leather and everything. So there might be people being skeptical about the quality of it. But we try to offer the best quality possible along with the most attractive price that we can.
Yeah, because I think it's really important to us that because we understand how our customers feel, right?
Yeah.
Looking at Dinese suits, on Facebook Marketplace 3 in the morning, right? But when we came up with this, we kept in mind that we had to make it affordable for people like us, at the time, because that was like what really got us into doing this, because we wanted people like us to wear their gear.
Yeah,
I never used to wear gear. I got into a pretty bad accident. Right?
I heard about that crash that you had.
Yeah. There's the
there you go, guys. Yeah, you can see.
So that was also a big motivating factor for us, because at the time we had started Revarmour and we were doing unarmored clothing. But ever since my crash in June, I think we started going heavy on just armored hoodies. We stopped selling unarmored hoodies because we didn't want to encourage riding without gear.
Yeah.
And we thought that by selling unarmored clothes, we're endorsing that kind of riding.
Okay.
Right?
True.
I'm not saying you have to wear gear all the time. You should, but I'm not your dad, and I'm not gonna nag you about it. But obviously, if you're not wearing gear, then you have to be very conscious on how you're riding.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that I'm at you guys are, I guess, 18, 19, years old, and you're already starting with all of this. It's quite amazing. Not a lot of people have can do this, and for you guys to start off young also, I can't wait to see this be bigger in the future. Just one question: how did you guys come up with the name Revarmour? Who created that name?
Honestly, I have no idea. We were just this whole idea started from McDonald's after a ride,
4 in the morning.
Yeah, 4 in the morning. I had a hoodie over my gear, right? I was complaining. I was like, if I had a hoodie that had gear inside already, it would be so cool. And then we just kept brainstorming from then, and then the name came up later on. We were just on Discord, I think, 3 in the morning. There's so many late nights on Discord talking about how we can better the brand. But honestly, I don't know how we came up with that.
Because I think it's really a creative name, actually. Because Rev, vroom, vroom, right? And then Armour, you're promoting Armour. I think it's a really cool name, And actually, I just want to look ahead now, right? You guys have been in events. I think I saw your event at Art of Speed.
Yeah.
Was that your first event? Pop-up?
First physical event outside of Revarmour.
Outside of Revarmour,
So we've had physical Revarmour, community rides, stuff like that, meetups, filmings, and all that kind of thing. But we've never had physically tangible stores, and that was our first. And being Art of Speed, it's pretty big, right?
Yeah.
And
Out of
Leo,
speed, yeah.
yeah. So Leo convinced me. He was like, "Dude, I think we should do it. We have the budget for it, and we should, look to bigger things, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Art of Speed was our first physical store. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw you guys, I was like, no way, like you guys were from Instagram that I've been seeing, and now to only find out, you guys started in March, April around there, and to get your first event not too far down the line, like that's amazing. I hope you guys had a good time at Out of Speed, having your pop up there. Is there any goals that you guys have in the future for Rev Armor? Maybe opening up a store, in the future. Do you guys see anything like that happening?
So as of right now, we already have our hoodie in a few shops here and there. But obviously, yeah, one day we would like to make a Revarmour store.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we only have the hoodie as our product. So down the line, we can start releasing other products, like stuff to fill up the store with, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting to see because I didn't know you guys don't have a store right now, right?
No,
right
no.
now, everything is it sold online or online? Okay, that's interesting. Do you guys have a website or is it just?
Yeah, we have
Oh,
a
actually,
website.
okay.
So it's just www.revarmour.store.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like he was saying, goals for us, I think, is branching out into other things like, pants and cargo pants and different types of clothing, essentially. And we're thinking of actually expanding to other countries.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So in Germany, we currently have one of our members there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and he's scoping out the place and he's trying to get it all set up there. But it's still in its very, very early stages. I'm actually going to the UK on Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
So, I'll be trying to open up Revarmour over there as well. But it'll be nothing like home, lah.
Yeah, nothing
right?
like home. Yeah, correct.
But that's our goals for now.
That's interesting. So this customer that you have in Germany, you guys met him here, lah.
Actually, he's not a customer. He works with us.
Oh, okay,
So,
that's interesting.
So he's there now to help us set up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is he there meeting, like scoping out the area or the market, right?
Yeah, he's doing some market research and getting into that riding community there, making friends with influencers as well.
Yeah.
Because we really think that this would be big in countries like that, especially because colder climate demands for something like this, right? And he's going there just to feel it out first. And maybe in the coming 1 or 2 months, we'll start actually sending our product there and getting it out there,
Yeah, getting it out there. Yeah, I didn't know that. You guys want to branch out there. I mean, I see the vision, I see the vision. I see that Rev Armor could be big also there. I mean, Europe, right, basically, is really big with bikes. A lot of bike companies are from there as well. So I'm getting into bike, but, if you combine bike with the clothing brand, it works well. And bikes are very popular there. I mean, with MotoGP being Spanish, MotoGP is very big in Europe. Now, I just want to ask, for those of you who are listening, in the audience, and want to start their own brand or community, what advice would you guys give the audience out there that are interested in wanting to start something?
I think we'll let Leo do one and then I'll do one.
Sure, Leo.
Yeah.
So I think most of all is making sure that your product doesn't let the customer down. It's very important to have a good product. And when a customer receives a product that is not to their satisfaction, they will definitely assign the whole thing to their head, where they say, oh, I don't like this brand. I bought this one thing, they did me dirty, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
But especially when you're starting out, you have to make sure your product is good enough for the customer to think, oh, I like this. Oh, I want to share this with someone else. Because so many of our customers come from other customers.
Okay.
Like people who buy a hoodie tell their friends, oh, this is a nice hoodie, I bought this, that. And then making sure your customer relations are good. Keeping up with them after they buy a hoodie, maybe checking up with them after a week. Is everything okay? Is there anything I can help you with? Do you need a size replacement or anything? It's stuff like that, the little details that really make a difference.
Okay, yeah, nice. Actually, what you said, the product. I forgot what you said. Something about the product. Don't make it
Satisfaction, yeah,
satisfaction
yeah.
for the customers. That's really important, because you can't just make like an idea, and then product quality as well, right? The
Yeah.
quality of your product is really important. But that's an interesting take from you, Leo, because a lot of people out there, they think, oh, I can make a brand and then produce anything and people will buy, but it's not that easy, right?
Yeah.
No.
You,
Yeah.
you can't think that when you create a brand, people are automatically going to want to buy from you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know? So I think starting out, the most important thing I feel that, really separated us from businesses that failed in the beginning was having someone that I could trust with essentially our brainchild, right?
Yeah.
So I think Leo has been a great help with everything, and I like to say that maybe I was likewise, right?
Yeah.
So I think doing it with him, with someone I really understand, it just changes everything because any issue that any issue that you encounter, it's like, one Discord call at like 8 hour long Discord call,
Yeah.
and we get it sorted, right? No matter the issue. And it's really good to have someone that you can bounce ideas off, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I think that's really, really important if you want to start
Yeah.
something,
To have like a partner, is it?
Have
Oh
a
yeah,
partner.
have a partner, right?
have a partner, yeah.
That's interesting because I keep saying interesting, but it is interesting for me. But for the people out there, I know a lot of people that want to start something, but they're just like they don't know, they're unsure. It's 50-50, and that's why I also brought you guys on, because you guys are starting this young as well. The important word here is young, because a lot nowadays, in our world nowadays, there's a lot of people out there that just talk. They just talk online. Unfortunately, they just talk online and they just don't do anything. But this is like useful advice for people out there actually. And is there anything you guys want to like say for the audience to you know see you where to see you guys on Instagram?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have a TikTok or anything.
We do have a TikTok,
Yeah.
but the issue is because we post a lot of bike content.
Yeah.
right? So we always get flagged for dangerous activities.
Okay, that makes
and
sense. Yeah.
So we've had a few accounts removed, but we've just created a new one at Revarmour as well.
Yeah.
So I think we can wrap it up by saying that, if you want to do something, like what you were saying just now, a lot of people want to do something.
Yeah, a
but-
lot of people want to do something,
Yeah.
but something in the way that, like it's an imaginary wall
Yeah,
that
so-
they don't want to continue doing.
I think people get stuck in a cycle of, talking about what they want to do, and they never end up actually doing it because they're so used to talking about doing it.
Mhm.
I think the best way is to visualize that is to actually just get out and do it.
Yeah.
We had no idea what anything would come
yeah.
to, right? But we were just like, screw it, let's go, right? Let's do it. And we're doing it because we love the community, we love riding, we just love what Revarmour is for, right? And I think that's what's kept us going, right? It's not for clout or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, half the time we're not even in the videos, right?
Yeah,
So
true.
yeah, I think that's what I want to finish off with.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
definitely not a get rich quick scheme, you know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of planning has to go into it, even though it may not look like much. There's hours and hours of discussing with people and then trying to source stuff and then trying to get everything organized and just to make a one product.
Yeah.
So if you want to build something for yourself, you have to actually put in the time and work, even though you don't see anything at first, you don't see any momentum, even if your socials don't have much engagement or anything, you just have to keep going, just keep trusting whatever it is that you're building and put the time into it. That's my advice.
Yeah.
That's I really love both of y'all's advice, with the keep going and just go out and do it. That's a really good mentality to start with, as a young business owner, you could see a young clothing brand owner, because a lot of people have the mindset where if they do it, it won't work, but you don't know if it won't work if you don't do it, know. That's why a lot of successful people out there they started off and it's not good, but then later on they learn from whatever. And I really think whatever you guys said about the mentality was good, because to people out there, I'm gonna talk to the camera real quick, but the people out there, listen to them, just go for it. You don't know what's gonna happen. You have to go for it, because it's just do it. For me, it's just do it, because I don't know what else to say. Like with this whole thing is just do it. So thank you guys. I mean, if you guys want to say anything else to the audience out there of where they can buy the hoodie, I think www.revarmour.store. Yeah, and you guys can go follow them on their socials, Revarmour, and go buy their hoodies. Okay, I'm planning on thinking to buy one, but gotta save up some money first. But I definitely want to buy one of their hoodies, and I want to see you guys go big in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on this podcast. That's season 2, episode 10. I'll see you guys in the next episode.